Hey, what's up everybody? It's the Crypto Ginger here, and boy do I have some good news for those who are part of the XRP community or any cryptocurrency that has been looked at as a possible security. We have an article here coming from CNBC.com that states lawmakers look to change SEC's 72-year-old securities definition to exclude cryptocurrencies. So looking a little bit further here in this article, what we find is that two congressmen are introducing a bill today, Thursday, December 20th, 2018, that would exclude digital currencies from the decades-old definition of a security. The legal definition might seem like an insignificant change, but it has become a heated issue for those in the industry who say the law is outdated for a digital asset class, and that is most certainly the case, especially for the argument's sake against XRP. The article states, the Token Taxonomy Act, a bipartisan effort by Representative Warren Davidson of Ohio and Darren Soto of Florida, defines a digital token and clarifies the security law would not apply to cryptocurrencies once they become a fully functional network. In the early days of the internet, Congress passed legislation that provided certainty and resisted the temptation to overregulate the market. Our intent is to achieve a similar win for America's economy and for American leadership in this innovative space, David said in a statement. I do believe this right here is extremely important when it comes to the United States and maintaining their foothold for the sake of technology and innovation here. And to see this right here being a bill looked into is something that was written. And of course, according to the article, it will go through until next year, the beginning of next year, I believe, when the Democrats take the House. And I believe that happens roughly around January 3rd. So we could see this right here go into effect very early on into 2019, which absolutely would impact cryptocurrencies such as XRP. From what we've gathered when it comes to Ripple, what they're trying to do with their products, and of course what they're trying to do for implementing XRP across the globe, this could absolutely be fantastically huge for XRP. I'm not really sure how else to put it. This right here is on such a grand scale that we could easily see a shift in the entire dynamics of cryptocurrencies just because of this. And because XRP has moved itself very conveniently into second place, this could alone push it into first place. I'm not sure if that's something you feel. Let me know in the comment section for sure. But this right here is absolutely fantastic news for currencies such as XRP. I wanted to kind of end this video on a couple of additional good notes for XRP just as well. Here we have an article from A&B Crypto talking about Ripple XRP could trigger the bull run of 2019 and overtake Bitcoin. How convenient that we're seeing articles such as this right here right alongside of the talk of the SEC possibly rewriting the bill to take out and exclude cryptocurrencies. So looking in this article, it basically reiterates a lot of the things we've already heard when it comes to announcements by Ripple and of course their involvement with other companies, banks, such as the partnership of GMT with Ripple, the partnership of ActBank with Ripple, MoneyGram, CIBC. That's just to name a few. And of course, this is newer information that we've recently heard from Ripple and their partnerships. But the idea is that, again, this is something that was just simply reiterated here in this article. What I wanted to touch base on was this right here. I wanted to use this quote here by Brad Garlinghouse when he mentions Christine Lagarde and the topic of money is changing, and of course that is something I mentioned in one of my last videos here. But here Brad Garlinghouse is basically talking about Lagarde is absolutely correct. Money itself is changing. Digital assets not only help solve the financial inclusion problem, but also the very real issue of a fractured global payment system. It just makes sense that central banks would lean in. Well, now central banks have an excuse to lean in when it comes to the SEC and reestablishing this bill to exclude cryptocurrencies. Now we could easily see banks onboarding themselves, really using any product that Ripple offers. More importantly, XRapid, which obviously utilizes XRP. But that is just, I believe, a small portion of the expansion that Ripple has available to them once this bill is something that's passed. Again, I just found this very incredible news when it's linking all this information together here. Something else I wanted to quickly go over just as well. So, interesting enough, we have an article here from Forbes asking the question, will Ripple's XRP thrive in 2019? Now, this article just as well goes over a lot of the information that we've heard as far as partnerships and connections that Ripple has made. What I wanted to quickly go over was this last paragraph here written from this article, again from Forbes, that states that going into 2019, Ripple would have to ensure two things besides industry partnership: to keep integration on top of their list, and to secure major players in the industry who are willing to provide custody. For instance, Coinbase recently announced its list of 30 assets to its trading list, and XRP was one of them. Looking forward, if Goldman Sachs and another similar institution jumps into this industry, Ripple's team needs to make sure the XRP token is on the top of their list. Ripple's XRP would become the most dominant token going into 2019 if the company can deliver on all of the above. So, this can easily now take place if the SEC decides to go through with this bill to exclude cryptocurrencies. If all of this right here comes to fruition, XRP will absolutely be on top. There's just no doubt about it. This right here would allow XRP to decouple itself from Bitcoin. I mean, this is something that the banks are going to be able to use as a form of liquidity, and giving the fact that Ripple has created so many partnerships, now we have the ability for interoperability between different ledgers and different payment methods. So really, the sky's the limit at this point in time. Let's just hope that that bill gets passed and we see the success of XRP like we should. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I know there's a wealth of information out there when it comes to XRP, and even brand news when it comes to Ripple and their partnerships. So I'll do my best to keep you guys updated on that. But again, thank you for watching, and hit that like and subscribe button. Also as well, in the case that you have not set yourself up with an Uphold wallet, definitely look into that at this point in time. If anybody jumps on board using the link below for the Uphold wallet, you'll actually get $10 sent to you, and of course I will get to reap some of that benefit just as well. So definitely take advantage of the Uphold wallet link in the description below. And